Welcome back, queens. You are watching Black Women Over 50, the channel where we talk about style, elegance, and living your absolute best life at this stage of the game. And today, we are getting into a conversation that I know is going to shake some tables, because we are talking about handbags. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, "Girl, it is just a bag," I need you to stay right here with me, because what I am about to share with you today genuinely changed the way I think about how I show up in the world. The bag on your arm is not just an accessory. It is a statement. It is a signal. And whether you realize it or not, it is either working for you or it is quietly working against you every single time you walk out that door. We are breaking down 6 specific types of bags that are adding years, and I mean years, to the appearance of Black women over 50. And because we do not just come here to call things out, we are also going to talk about the gorgeous, elevated alternatives that will have you looking like the radiant, polished queen you already are on the inside. Now I need you to stay with me all the way to the very end of this video, because the last bag on this list is one that I promise you, almost every woman in this age group owns right now, and most people have absolutely no idea it is aging them. So do not go anywhere. Let us get into it. Number 1. The oversized, shapeless tote bag. Oh yes, we are starting right here, and I already know this one is going to hit home for a lot of you, because listen, the oversized tote became our best friend at some point in life. It fits your wallet, your phone, your lunch, your umbrella, a whole novel, your reading glasses, and probably somebody else's belongings too. It is practical. It goes with almost everything. And many of us have been carrying some version of this bag for so long that it just feels like a natural extension of who we are. But here is the truth that nobody is telling you, sis. When a bag is oversized and completely without structure or shape, it creates what stylists call visual heaviness. It pulls the eye downward. It can make your overall silhouette appear wider, more burdened, and, honestly, more tired than you actually are. And the thing about a shapeless tote is that it also carries a certain energy with it. It can read as rushed, as scattered, as someone who is running from obligation to obligation rather than a woman who moves through the world with intention and grace. And Black women over 50 are not running. We have arrived. We have done the work. We deserve a bag that reflects that. Now here is the beautiful alternative, and I want you to hear me clearly because this is not about spending a fortune. The answer is a structured tote. Same practicality. Completely different energy. A structured tote in a rich leather or quality faux leather, in a deep camel, a warm cognac, a classic black, or a bold deep burgundy, gives you that put-together, polished look the moment you pick it up. It holds its shape. It lifts your entire outfit. And it communicates to everyone around you that you are a woman who moves through life with purpose and elegance. I want you to drop a comment right now and tell me, are you a tote bag lover? Because I already know I am not the only one. Let us talk about it down below. Number 2. The worn and weathered everyday bag. Now this one is a little different, because this is not about the style of the bag at all. This is about the condition of the bag. And I want to say this with all the love in the world, because honey, I have personally been guilty of this one. We find a bag we love, and we hold on to it through every season of life. We use it through summers and winters, through good days and hard days, through every errand and every event. And slowly, without us even noticing, the lining starts to peel away, the straps begin to crack, the hardware loses its shine, and the corners start to look like they have been through a war, because honestly they have. Here is what nobody tells you. When a bag looks worn and tired, it ages the woman carrying it. Not just the outfit. The woman. People pick up on these things even when they cannot specifically identify what they are seeing. What they feel is a vague sense that something is just a little off. And that feeling attaches itself to you, not to the bag. Your bag is one of the first things people notice, and a bag that looks neglected quietly communicates something you do not want to communicate. The beautiful alternative is this. You do not need 10 bags. You do not need a closet full of options. What you need is 3 or 4 well-made bags in excellent condition that you rotate intentionally. A bag that is cared for tells the world that the woman carrying it takes care of herself, too. And that, my sister, is the message we want to send every single time we walk into a room. Now stay with me, because we are only getting started, and what is coming next is something I genuinely did not expect to be on this list, but the research does not lie. And if you are new here and you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. This channel is built for women exactly like you, Black women over 50 who are stepping into this chapter of life with style, confidence, and absolutely no apologies. We would love to have you in this community. Hit subscribe and join the family. Number 3. The logo-heavy bag from 2 decades ago. Alright, let us be honest with each other, because we are all friends here. We all went through our logo era. There was absolutely a time when walking into a room with a bag covered in designer initials from top to bottom felt like the ultimate power move. It said, "I have arrived." It said, "I worked for this, and I am not hiding it." And back then, in that moment, it was fabulous. It really was. But here is where it gets uncomfortable. Fashion has shifted. The conversation around luxury has completely changed direction. And when you are carrying a heavily logoed bag that is clearly from 15 or 20 years ago, it does not just look dated. It visually anchors you to that era in a way that quietly works against the image of the sophisticated, timeless woman you are today. And let me be very clear about something. This is not about the brand. Some of the most iconic fashion houses in the world are still creating absolutely breathtaking pieces. This is specifically about the heavy, logo-all-over aesthetic from 2 decades ago, and whether that bag is serving the woman you are right now, or whether it is telling the story of who you used to be. The beautiful alternative is something that the fashion world is absolutely obsessed with right now, and it could not be more perfect for women like us. Clean, minimal leather bags with smooth lines and no visible branding are having an extraordinary moment. These bags whisper luxury rather than announcing it. They carry an air of quiet confidence. They say, "I do not need a logo to tell you who I am, because the way I carry myself already says everything." And that, my love, is the energy of a woman who has truly, deeply arrived. If you're enjoying this conversation so far, I want you to give this video a thumbs up right now. It genuinely helps this channel reach more Black women over 50 who need to hear this kind of content. Go ahead and tap that like button. I appreciate you so much. Number 4. The small novelty or themed bag. Now let me describe these for you just in case, because I want to make sure we are all on the same page. These are the little bags shaped like animals, covered in quirky charms, designed to look like a piece of food or a retro telephone or something you would find at a carnival or a theme park. And listen, I am not here to drag anyone's personal joy. If a little lobster-shaped clutch brings you happiness, I see you. But here is the honest conversation we need to have. Novelty bags draw attention to themselves in a way that actually takes attention away from you. And you, the woman carrying the bag, are the most important thing in the room. When you walk in carrying a bag that looks like a character from a children's cartoon or a themed accessory, people see the bag first. They comment on the bag. And somewhere in that moment, your gorgeous melanin, your beautiful smile, your impeccable style, and your powerful presence become the background of someone else's story. You deserve to be the centerpiece of your own look. Always. The beautiful alternative is a bag with personality that does not overpower your presence. Think a richly textured bag in a python or crocodile embossed leather. Think a bold jewel tone like a deep emerald green, a rich cobalt blue, or a warm tangerine. Think an interesting architectural shape like a trapeze silhouette or a structured half-moon bag. These bags are interesting. They are expressive. They say something about the woman carrying them. But they say it as a compliment to you, not as a replacement for you. Now I need you to hold on, because we have 2 more bags to go through, and the last one is the one that is going to make you stop scrolling and go check your closet. I am completely serious. Do not leave yet. But first, I want to ask you something in the comments. Which bag number are you guilty of so far? Be honest, because this is a safe space. Drop a number in the comments below and let us have this conversation, because I promise you, you are not alone. Number 5. The backpack used as an everyday handbag. Now before anyone comes for me in the comments, let me be absolutely clear about something. Backpacks have a very important place in a woman's wardrobe. Traveling through an airport? A backpack is your best friend. Going on a hike or spending a day at an outdoor event? Perfect. Running a casual errand on a low-key Saturday morning? Totally fine. But when the backpack becomes the go-to everyday bag for lunches out, church, gatherings, dinners, or any occasion that calls for a woman to show up with intention, it creates a specific kind of energy that does not serve us at this stage of life. The silhouette of a backpack on a woman over 50 in an otherwise polished outfit sends a visual mixed message. It can read as someone trying to recapture a more youthful aesthetic in a way that does not actually make her look younger. It just makes her look like she has not quite found her current style footing yet. And we have found our footing. We are standing firmly in it. There is a very important distinction that I need you to hold on to. There is a difference between looking young and looking vibrant. We are not chasing youth. We are claiming radiance. We are stepping into the kind of style that says, this woman knows exactly who she is, and she is dressed for the life she is living right now. The beautiful alternative is the structured crossbody bag with a long strap. And this one is genuinely one of the most flattering, most practical, most elevated choices a Black woman over 50 can make. You still get the hand-free freedom that a backpack gives you. You still get the practicality. But the silhouette is completely different. A structured crossbody in a warm neutral or a bold accent color balances the body beautifully, creates a clean diagonal line across the torso, and keeps you looking intentional and polished from every angle. It is functional elegance, and that is exactly the energy of this season of life. We're almost at the final bag, and as I promised you at the very beginning of this video, this last one is the one that is going to genuinely surprise you. It surprised me when I first started researching this topic. So please, stay right here with me. And while I have you, I want to remind you to subscribe to Black Women Over 50 if you have not already done so. This channel was created specifically for women like you, women who are in their 50s and beyond, and who refuse to let age dim their shine. We talk about fashion, style, confidence, and all the things that matter to us at this stage of life. If that sounds like your kind of community, hit that subscribe button and come on in. We are glad you are here. Number 6. The clear or transparent bag. And here it is. The one that surprises nearly everyone who hears it. Clear bags had a genuine moment a few years ago. They became a trend across fashion weeks and social media platforms. They looked modern. They looked intentional. Some of them were honestly quite striking at first glance. And a lot of women in our age group embraced them, and why not? They felt current. They felt fresh. But here is what nobody in that conversation was willing to say out loud, and I am going to say it now. A clear bag removes all mystery from a woman. And mystery, my sister, is one of the most powerful and magnetic qualities a woman can carry. Think about what a clear bag actually does. It puts everything you own on full public display. Your wallet, your medicine, your personal items, your receipts. Everything you have tucked inside your bag is now a conversation available to every stranger who glances your direction. And for a Black woman who has spent decades cultivating the art of elegance, of grace, of moving through the world with a quiet and confident presence, a clear bag works directly, fundamentally against that energy. There is something deeply and profoundly sophisticated about a bag that holds your private life privately. The contents of your bag are your business. They are personal. They belong to you. And a beautiful, opaque bag with a clean, luxurious lining protects that. It preserves your air of mystery and refinement in a way that a transparent plastic bag simply cannot replicate. Sophisticated women do not put everything on display. They let people wonder. The beautiful alternative here depends on the occasion, and there are so many gorgeous options available to us. For dressed-up evenings, think a smooth satin or beaded clutch in a deep jewel tone or a classic metallic. For the cooler months, a deep velvet clutch in burgundy, forest green, or midnight navy is absolutely stunning. For warm sunny afternoons and casual outings, a fine woven straw bag with clean leather handles carries an effortless chicness that never, ever goes out of style. These materials have texture, depth, beauty, and warmth that a plastic or clear bag simply cannot offer. They feel deliberate. And deliberate style, the kind of style that is chosen with intention and self-awareness, is always the most beautiful kind. And there you have it, queens. 6 bags that may be quietly aging you, and 6 beautiful alternatives that will elevate every single outfit you put together from this day forward. Now I want to hear from you in the comments below, and I mean it. Which bag on this list do you currently own? And which of the alternatives are you most excited to explore? Because this is not just a video. This is a conversation. And the very best part of this community is that we grow together. We learn from each other. We lift each other up. So go ahead and share your thoughts below. Tell me which number made you stop and think. Tell me which alternative you are going to look for first. And if you know a woman in your life who needs to see this video today, share it with her. Share it with your sister, your best friend, your coworker, the beautiful woman at your church who always looks amazing but could use this extra piece of information. Share the love. And if this video added value to your day, please give it a thumbs up before you leave. It costs you nothing, and it genuinely helps this channel reach more Black women over 50 who deserve to see content that speaks directly to their lives and their beauty. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today here on Black Women Over 50. I want you to remember something as you go about the rest of your day. You are not just getting older. You are getting better. You are wiser, more magnetic, more fully yourself than you have ever been in your entire life. And that deserves to be dressed accordingly. You are golden. You are radiant. And you are just getting started. I will see you in the next one.